EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll run with the rookie from Auburn. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And nothing doing on that run. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We have an early 3rd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He's across midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, L.A.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, Richardson. Open man down the field, it's Olave. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Richardson. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. This is caught for 2. And he'll take it on in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Rams. And number 13 on the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On 1st down, it's Richardson. He runs with it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Olave is the motion man. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing is Richardson. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's into the end zone. Troy Franklin, touchdown LA. 2nd touchdown for him in the game, number 14 on the year. The PAT up and good. And the Rams move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Richardson gonna look to throw. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Room to run at the 35. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no...
Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for his 2nd consecutive time.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And not one you see very often. Fair catch taken all the way back at his own 5. So they come to the line for first down and 10. This drive will start on the ground, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Richardson. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Tight end going in motion here. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll throw out of the gun. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. You don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. He'll drop to throw. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the 2nd half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Short pass taken in by the tight end.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On 2nd down, Richardson. That's deep for Olave. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Chris Olave. Touchdown, L.A. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one taken in by Hyatt. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A short gain there to about the 22. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Throw on the run is complete. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Rams 1st down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
On the give, it's Elliott. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. From the gun, Richardson. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And he... Beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for two. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. Here's a 2nd and 9. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Now he'll air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Quick throw, taken in. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
This offense just can't buy a 3rd down conversion right now, Mike. And if you're not going to have a lot of explosive plays, that's just not a formula for success. The ability to sustain drives, maintain possession, that's a critical factor in scoring points in the NFL. And so far, this has been about as bad as it gets.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That is catch number 60 for the season.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, Wilson. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And he will get into the end zone. Zach Wilson, touchdown Los Angeles. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Wilson has everyone set as they will go for 2. They'll look to throw. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Packers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's to midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, when you've given up this many points, you're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on that run back.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. That is catch number 60 for the season.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense get a little lackadaisical. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one caught at the 4. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is caught, and he nearly takes it in, but they're going to say he's short of the goal line, so now it is 4th and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
No reason not to go for it at this point. They will on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And they are into the end zone for the 1st time today. Jalen Wright, touchdown, Green Bay. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will get just a bit closer.
Packers 7.
So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
First down at the 28-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground.
Another carry for the running back. Out of bounds at the 19-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Now a 3rd and 2. Receiver in motion, headed left. That's complete, taken in by Franklin. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Olave is the motion man. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touch